AK is the savior of the NPP. It's Kennedy Agyapong. On the side of NDC is General Mosquito. J came, and J is Julius Deborah. Then the third person who appeared is Haruna Idrusu. Then Kamet Brian Achampong. But as Brian Achampong was getting there, from now to 2028, there's going to be all manner of news around Kennedy Agyapong. There'll be all manner of news. And it's that started. And they would think it is bad press. It is a divine stir up towards something. And that stir up is to keep the name Kennedy Agyapong on the minds of Ghanaians. And keep the name Kennedy Agyapong on the lips of Ghanaians.
It was a channel so I have Phoenix Media. Now, one thing about prophecy is even if it feels like what the it is still coded. And it was now yet me decode this particular prophecy. Or so for a friend said Benard ElBenard. It me revelations that we concerning 2028 are very interesting. Now, if this prophecy is anything to go by, then we can tell you say in 2028 Bawumia could be missing in action. That is according to this particular prophecy. Now, according to this prophecy, interestingly, on the side of NPP, we will see a very unexpected character, Brian Achampong, entering the presidential scene for flag bearer. However, per this prophecy, Kennedy Agyapong could be victorious, and that is what may pick from this prophecy. Now, on the side of NDC, we are having 4 people. Three, and are solidly, or getting closer to a flag bearership. According to this prophecy, then we could also be having either MPP or NDC winning the presidential seat, but only majority or parliament. And then we have another and so no a majority or parliament but only president. So a very interesting. In the prophecy in Ashar City, according to also friend said Benard ElBenard, HM say on the side of MPP, Kennedy Agyapong is already holding a part of the seat or predada already. And a new trend they starting negativity they will all be working towards Kennedy Agyapong the advantage. And per this prophecy Bawumia armed. Now on the side of NDC, we have 3 people already no one so Afa. And these 3 people Asiedu Nketia, Haruna Idrusu, and then Julius Deborah, and with an extra 4th person Dr. Omaneboama, who is watching from behind. And who revelation we and because watch Obia role play. Anyhow, Anyama Ebesia Unfodia Ebusia, very interesting. Ebusia prophecy.
And as I was looking at the vision, I began to hear shouts. And as the shout began to come, I saw a man coming. But before this man could have the privilege to hold the chair, the vision ended. And this vision has to do with 2028 and beyond 2028 and what will happen. So the man who came from the right hand side and sat on the chair and held this is AK. And AK is the savior of the NPP. And AK is Kennedy Agyapong. Then the first man who appeared on the side of NDC is Insect. And Insect is General Mosquito. He was holding a portion of it. And J came. And J is Julius Deborah. And he was holding a portion of it. Then the third person who appeared is IH. And IH is Haruna Idrusu. And as they were holding the chair, and this man was pulling, then Dr. Omaneboama was standing behind and was looking. And as he was looking, then cometh Brian Agyapong. But as Brian Agyapong was getting there, the vision ended. Beyond 2028, on the side of NPP, Kennedy Agyapong. And let me continue and tell you the things I did not tell you, that some have started unfolding. Those who came, I've already told them before it started unfolding. So this is what will happen from now to 2028. There's going to be all manner of news around Kennedy Agyapong, and I've said it already before it started. So there'll be all manner of news, and it has started, and it will be one after the other. And it is a stir up in the realms of the spirit, and that stir up is to keep the name Kennedy Agyapong on the minds of Ghanaians, and keep the name Kennedy Agyapong on the lips of Ghanaians. So as people will be watching it and they will think it is bad press, it is a divine stir up. It is a divine stir up towards something. Brian Agyapong will not be for 2028, but after 2028 he will be very strong, and I'll continue that one later. So even though there are three here, he will be watching. This one will be like not in it, and it shall be like between the two. The conclusion of it, I will leave it. And who will finally sit on the chair? Who will finally sit on the chair in the 2028 election? My assignment, I'm a prophet. I share visions and revelations from the spirit. The reason why I have not told you who will represent NDC is because the government just started, so they need room to breathe. So they will breathe. And those who are close to me, I've already told them who will represent them, and who the person will represent, who will finally sit on the chair. Who will sit on the chair? It's done. I told you about the hourglass, and I've told you the hourglass is 2028. You see, many things have happened in our political history. You saw that under the Fourth Republic. Let me leave it. You know, under the Fourth Republic, we saw NDC went for 2 terms. You remember? We saw NDC came and went for 2 terms. You see? And when NDC was done with 2 terms, NPP was done with 2 terms, the NDC appeared again. But at this time, NDC had 2 terms, but with 2 different people. Then after that, NPP came for 2 terms. So it's 8-8. And for the first time in the history of Ghana, we saw a president dying, and we saw another vice president stepping into it. It has never happened before. And it tested us as Ghanaian, and we passed the test. Then in the last election, Ghanaians saw what we have not seen before. So in the 2028 election, Ghanaians are also going to see again what they have never seen before. There are 2 parties, half. I said, there are 2 parties, half. My name is Benard, ElBenard knows the show. There are 2 parties, half. If at this point you don't understand half, may God help you. I see, one party will take the presidency. Another party will control parliament. Listen to me again. Get me the hourglass right now from my office. You see this? Have you seen that what is here is different from what is here? That's how 2028 is going to be. Even if I turn it, that's how it's going to be. But which will be the party that will take the presidency? Which will be the party that will control parliament? Give me time. I will come and tell you. I decided to share with you this vision. I saw it. I don't speak till I see. And when I see, I have done the videos. They are there already. But I'm just telling you, I'm giving you. I'm showing you. Yes. What is ahead? What is ahead? I'm showing you. See, every prophet is not respected until the day of manifestation. Every prophet is not respected until the day of manifestation. I am done with this. But you see, desire, preparation for the future. You need to watch and watch and watch. Prepare for the future. This, you need to watch and watch. Watch. Look ahead. Not 2028. You see, look at that. Look at that. The two. One is very strong. The one who is very strong is strong. The one who is very strong is strong. And it's going to be a very nice thing for our eyes to see and our ears to hear. But God willing, 2027, I will come and tell you who had won the 2028 election. I've already done the videos. Stephen, have I done the video with you? How many have I done so far with who had won? How many confirmation? 3 confirmations. Correct. I've done it. But I've told you, zip your mouth. Zip your mouth. God bless you. Take the chair back. You are the wise prophet. Yeah, my name is Benard, ElBenard, Nelson. My assignment is to see. My assignment is to hear. My assignment is to share what I have seen. So this is what I have seen. Who will become, will come back. But you see, it is a done deal.
And we also reference Prophet Benard, ElBenard. What you mean, decoding the prophecies are which him said in the coming years by 2027 there between Canada Agyapong, I should say between MPP, Canada Agyapong, able to emerge victorious. Flag bearership race, which or no HM said Baumia Diambem. In fact, Yanti Baumia di prophecy no. Any the NDC side where what me AS and no bit me likely between Asiedu Nketia and Haruna Idrusu. But if that prophecy no is anything to go by there, then we are looking at Abia Asiedu Nketia. I will no bit me about the flag bearer. I will no bit me about the flag bearer of NDC in 2028. However, the ultimate why anybody taking the seat. Also, for friends, Prophet Benard, ElBenard, him said by 2027, obetimi amiehu, you are winning that abenyano. But one thing is clear: if this prophecy is anything to go by there, then in 2028 we are going to have either MPP or NDC winning the presidential seat, but obelusu majority in parliament. Very interesting revelation. Also, for friends, Prophet Benard ElBenard wetimi adrope ede aba ebusua chawadwen mame hu se de usi edwene efa nsem we hu e wo comment section. Aside that, and your first time on the channel, I finish media me DDC ke obetimi subscribe to channel, say you post video wonsa ebetumi aka update